Hello, 620 students. This is Dr. Smith, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of Weebly and how to create a website. In general, you just need to go to Weebly.com, and because I'm already registered, you can see my name up here. You're going to have to register your name and get a site. I'm going to actually just create a site just for fun. So here's our actually page, and I can go to that, but I can click on plus here. I'm going to go to add site. Okay, so it's going to ask you, do you want to sell online? Not today, maybe later. And then I get to select a theme, and you can change this later. Oh, I do like puppies. So let's do that. We'll pick this one just for fun. All right, looks good, and I'm going to hit start editing. So it's creating my site. Yes, upgrading, and here we go. And I have to select the damn name, and I'm just going to put 620 sample. And let's see if it says search. And what it's going to do is going to give you something, the professional name, which you have to pay for, or you can just have the subdomain, and it's free. Okay, so I'm going to go with the free one. I don't know about you, but that's up to you. And so that's my website. So now I have one. Okay, so what we have here are either these kind of features or things to build your website on the left, and you have these menus at the top. Okay, and so let's say, like the website says here on the instructions, that you need to create all these different pages. So I'm going to go to the Pages tab, and you can see we have Home, Services, About, and Contact. Well, I need Home, About Me, Instructional Support, Parent Resources, Teaching Resources. So what I'm going to do is I can need a plus. I'm going to first click on these because I don't need services. I'm going to delete this page. Delete About because I don't need the About page. Let's see, and then I don't need a Contact page either. I hit delete. And they give you all these things kind of already preloaded. So now I'm going to hit a standard page. I'm going to add a page. I'm going to add the About Me page. It's going to be a standard page. And it says click here to edit. Oh, I don't want that background. So I'm going to go edit background, and I think there's a way to get rid of this. Maybe not. Replace letter head. I can do, oh, there it goes, delete. And I can get another one if I want one, I guess. This is where you get the elements to do what you want. I'll set save on that just because I'm not sure what I want here. I'm not in love with this. I actually may hit delete on this. Let's see if we can get a different kind of page. And I just do a lot of trial and error until I get what's maybe a blog page might be better. No, maybe not. Sorry, I'm now playing around with this. But if I want to replace, delete, and then it says delete a header, I'm sure there's ways you can get different ones. Okay. And also depends on the themes. So maybe this theme with the dog, because I like the dog, isn't really for me. All right, so I can get the change theme, and maybe I can find something that would be better. Maybe this one's better. And see, all it does is just change this. Okay. So you can change the pages, but you can add pages here. So let's say we want to get some different ones. And one of the things I think it's easiest to do is just find a blank page, is to do a blank page and then just copy it over, and that makes it a lot easier. So if I took all this stuff out and then put it in, it makes it a lot easier to copy and paste. But you can just add pages. So if I wanted to copy this home page, creates a copy here. So now I have two homes, and so let's call this Parent Resources. All right. So now I have, you can see at the top now it has Parent Resources. Let's say I wanted to, I do a lot of copying on this. Let's say I wanted to make a subheading So see how all these are on the same title? If I move this in, now it's under the parent resources. So I come over here. Let's change the name of this real quick. Let's just go to test 1. Okay. And so now you can see it's under test 1, but if I move it up here, oh, you see now test 1 is there. If I wander under the blog, now when I click on the blog, it comes to drop down menu. So you have different pages and you can already set these up, right? So let's say you want to edit the content. Well, you have all of these things you can do. Okay, you can make a slideshow, an image, you add text. So let's say, for example, I want to delete some of these things. Or I want to edit this. This is a title. So I can just take it away. So what I end up doing a lot of times when I start a Weebly page is I just end up getting rid of everything on here. This is a divider. This is some text. The other thing is, gosh, I don't like this gray text. How can I change that? If you go to theme, you can go to change fonts, and here you go. Here's all the different kinds of fonts you could use. Okay. And you have theme options, and there's lots of different things you can play with. You can spend hours on this. What I need you to do this week is just create it, begin the shell, and then begin doing the different web pages and different assignments, which are going to go under the parent resources tab. So when you go here, you will want all of your all the things we're doing this week under the parent resources tab, except for the Adobe Spark. Honestly, learning how to do this is going to be important. I know a lot of my former students who are now teaching still have created their own Weebly page for the class website, and they're fantastic. They find this to be a great way to let their students know what's going on, and parents especially really enjoy going to the website. I know some schools require you to have a Google site. That's fine. I know people that do the Google site and they just put their Weebly website as a link on their Google site. I find Weebly to be something a little easier than Google, but to each his own. But for this course, we're going to do Weebly. So once you have your page kind of set up in a shell, go ahead and email me the link so I can post it on our 620 website. All right, that's it. Hey, I said that was it, but that's actually not it. One of the things is once you've done everything you want to do, is you want to hit this publish button. So you're actually every change you've made to your website isn't done until you publish. It's kind of like the save feature, and I would use it that way. So once again, they give you this URL, and this is the URL you're going to send me. So I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to add a new tab. I want to check and see if it works. And there it is. And you see parent resources. I can say test 1. You can see, and so this is how I go through and check everything. And so then I say, oh, I don't like the way that looks. And so then I come back and I do my editing. But you have to publish, and that's kind of like your save. All right, really now, that's it.